This is question number 14, and we're going to break this up to A and B, and the next video will be C. But for A, it says, find the inverse of h of -2 when h of x is equal to 4 minus x over 3. So we need to first find the inverse function, and then we're going to plug in 2. Actually, it's supposed to be negative 2. So for this function, we have y is equal to 4 minus x over 3. So remember, the first thing we do is switch x and y. So we have 4 minus y over 3, so I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. And I get x minus 4 is equal to negative y over 3. And then I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 3. So I get negative 3x plus 12 is equal to y. Now I'm going to find h of negative 2. So this is my inverse function. And now I'm going to plug in negative 2. So and that will be negative 3 times negative 2 is 6 plus 12 is 18. Another way that you can solve this or even check is, since you know that this is the inverse, what you could have done is you could have set your original function equal to negative 2 and solved for whatever x value that would have been. That would have been your answer. Your y value in your inverse. So that's part A. Part B gives us that it wants us to find the inverse of g, where g of x is equal to square root of x minus 1. So I'm going to have y is equal to square root of x minus 1. So I switch my x and y's, add 1. And I get x plus 1 is equal to square root of y. Square both sides. So I get x plus 1 squared is equal to the inverse of g. So, and then it says to graph the function. However, we know that there are restrictions on our domain for our original function. And so we know that that x cannot be less than 0. So this function looks like this. That's our original function. And our inverse function, we know, is a parabola shifted 1 unit to the right. But we want it to be a reflection of our original graph, also about the line y equals x. So we know it's only going to be half of our parabola. And it's going to be the right-hand side, because we know that our domain is such that x has to be greater than 0, so our range in this function is such that x has to be greater than 0, but it's only the half. So yeah, that's part A and B of question number 14. We'll do part C on the next video.